Hey, good evening, guys. So guess what? It's packing time for our annual moose trip. So we got 2 extra people this year. So we got the old Sherp trailer and we're just about to start loading, and you wouldn't believe the amount of freaking crap we got to fit in here. Oh, there's so much. We'll try to get a time lapse of this thing going in, but here's just a little bit of it. Oh, there's so much, you guys. All this has got to go. So we're gonna start freaking loading and we'll pick back up when we're got her done. But here's what we got to work with. We got a big cavern of space. We're hoping we can fit most stuff in the trailer because we got our seats in the Sherp, so that takes away quite a bit of cargo room. But we still have this whole back and the sides as well. We'll put the tents on the sides and the guns on the sides. But yeah, we're gonna start ripping. It's looking pretty dang good. Perfect.
Going through the sides?
Yeah. It's got to come over basically so this is flush. There we go.
It's not 100% sealed.
No, but it rides so much out of the water, but
okay.
We'll see.
So now you're going to stuff through there now?
No, I think the trailer is pretty much done now. She's pretty full, so now we're gonna just work on the sides and this back. Okay, we're looking really good. So we almost got the floor full, and it's amazing how much stuff you can put in the floor. So basically we're just putting drinks, some waters. Hey?
Your prime box? Box of prime? Drinks?
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll get this all sorted, and we got tents and guns, coolers, bags up here, tent, solar panels, bags up here. We're looking good, and we still got that whole back, so I'll try to fit that in there.
Early the next morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Beautiful Prince Albert. That's something you don't hear all the time, but anyways, so we are on the freaking road. We're fueled up. We've got everything loaded up. Man, it's already 7 a.m. though. We were up at 5, but we just had a few last things to do, and then we had to load the Sherp, get it strapped down, and the freaking batteries on the truck were dead. We must have some draw with the trailer, so we'll make sure we unplug the trailer plug when we get there. But everything loaded up really great. Everything's strapped down good. That trailer is freaking packed. So we got about 2.5 hours till the unload spot, so we're gonna get on the freaking road and we're gonna get ripping. All right, guys, we are all freaking unloaded. We're about to get it. Everyone's excited as heck. We're about to hop in and do our about 28K we go by the time we get up to where we're camped. So it's always a really awesome ride up. And usually, like today, we're going in a day early, so there's usually no one around. So last year, you guys remember, we're going through 2 and 3 feet of snow. So no snow this year. We're early season, so should be a freaking walk in the park. But we got those few tricky sloughs and stuff to go through, a couple beaver crossings, so it's always a good time. So we'll see. This trailer has got a lot of weight in it, so we'll see how that all plays out. We got really decent air pressure in the tires. They're aired right down, so it'll ride nice and soft and smooth. So heck yeah, let's get in there. Let's get some freaking miles.
What's happening, boys? Getting on the monster. Let's bag a moose. How you feel today, Captain?
Pretty good, man. It's gonna be good.
Right on. Let's rock.
We got some crazy sloughs to cross.
Let's rock and roll. Woo! Take her down the highway for a rip.
Yeah. Okay guys, here's the start of Bannock Trail. So you guys have been watching the videos for a while. You know that this first part of the trail is just horrific on quads. We've spent hours and hours on this first few hundred meters. Oh, yeah, it's bad. So we'll see what it looks like today. So far it looks really good. But there are some skeg bomb holes in here that are freaking ruthless. So we gotta play her smart. We got a trailer loaded with gear and we got no winch, so. Yeah, there's massive bomb holes in here, man. Boys, we're in for our first challenge. We're in a real nasty skeg hole, so we'll see if we can make her over to the other side. So what's important when you're crawling through this crap, see the trailer back there, just try not to touch the steering, and usually it'll crawl right through, but we're gonna start dragging this trailer, so we'll see. This would have been the year to go around this hole, but we'll see how we make out. Okay guys, it took us about 4 minutes to get slightly detained here. So we got a lot of gear, and holy cow is it juicy this year. So we usually bypass this first area. This is the year when we should have done that. So we got the trailer unhooked. We're just gonna drive the Sherp out, come back over here, hook up with a strap, pull the trailer this way, hopefully hook up and drag it out. That's our plan. We'll see how it works out.
Here we go. Here's hoping. Well, it's moving at least. So we've gone about 20 feet, maybe a little bit better than, but same thing, just idling, slowly chewing its way forward.
Did you video that?
No, I missed it.
Guys, we were so stuck, and I just put a little bit of body weight. Boom, it popped right up. We're still gonna chew our way out, but man, did it ever help. I just used a little tarp strap.
Can do that again, David?
Yeah. That witch install can't come soon enough. Okay, boys, sorry. Phone was in my pocket. So we did a strap to the bottom of a pole I cut here, and I tried to use leverage pulling on that pole with a strap at the bottom, and she came out actually pretty good. Once I got it in there good, it came out freaking no problem. So I'm gonna come through, go back over there, we're gonna pull the trailer around, hook up, and hopefully we'll be on our way. But holy cow, that was one for the books.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Well, if you guys don't mind, I'm just standing around.
We've probably been here for about 45 minutes, I'm going to say. Okay, part 2 coming right up. So we've basically 5 times that rope. The strap broke, which you seen on the earlier video, but we're running it through the soft shackles, try to get enough lift to drag this trailer over so that we can get it pulled up to some drier land, turn around, and hopefully lift it up enough to hook onto her.
Okay, boys, we got her freaking licked. We already gave her a little test lift, and we're gonna lift it no problem. So Uncle Russell's gonna get her turned around here, back us in. Okay.
Smelliest swamp water to wash your hands ever.
Okay, boys. Woo! Talking that ostacruiser winch rope, ostacruiser soft shackle coming in clutch. We got her all hooked up, and we're gonna frickin' continue on.
Ostacruiser senior.
We're gonna make smarter choices. We're gonna stay out of that stuff. Goodness gracious. All right.
Loon poop.
Our first water crossing went really good. It's pretty bumpy at this end. So from what we usually go through, that water's down quite a bit. I'd say it's down a good 1.5 feet. So maybe it'll start getting drier the further north we go. Look how freaking awesome these tamaracks look. Wow. So we got a bit of easy cruising, and then we got that one kind of pesky beaver dam to do, but we're gonna stay to the left there. We've kind of learned that the last couple of years, so we'll pick back up when we get to the beaver dam. Okay, boys, we're at the frickin' big beaver dam, so we're gonna try to head to the left here. Wish us luck. All right, that went really good. Okay guys, we're coming up to an area where traditionally it has given us some grief, so we're gonna try to pick a real smart line this year, but it does look really dry, so we might be, it's pretty juicy there, so we're gonna go for a quick walk because we might be headed and we might go over that way because this all looks pretty dang juicy, so we'll go for a little walk here. Okay guys, so I scouted a trail I think we're going to be successful. There's just a couple real scary spots that we got to stay out of, and we should be good. Basically, we're just going to hug the tree line on the right here. Well, it's our left, but as we come, it's going to be our right. So we got to stay out of that. That's a really soft spot. Normally, it wouldn't be no trouble at all. I would bomb right through that, but man, I'm telling you, with that trailer and a full load of gear, it really changes the characteristics of the Sherp's off-road ability. So, but this all looks pretty dang good, so we'll just pick our lines, take her easy, make it through. We're definitely staying out of this. All this stuff is pretty freaking bottomless. I walked up there and I sunk up to my nuts instantly. So, and again, it wouldn't be a big deal if you had just the Sherp, nothing in it, plus a winch on the front. You could literally try anything, but with the trailer, we're just gonna play it real smart. It's always so nice. This trail is just freaking gorgeous this time of year. Tamaracks are all changing color. So everything's been going really good. I'd say we're probably 3/4 of the way in. Just keep trucking along here. So on a scale of 1 being the easiest, 10 being the hardest, there was probably about a 7 coming in. That one mud hole was an 11, but everything else was pretty okay. So, holy cow! But we're freaking here, boys.
Let's go, guys.
So home sweet home. First thing we got to do is go check out our wood from last year. Remember, we cut all that wood, split all that wood. We'll see how it made out. Here's our little camp. It doesn't really look like much, but we'll get her all cleaned up. Here's a little fire pit. Our poly that we used to cover the woods all strewing around, but we'll get that. So tent 1, tent 2, mint. Oh, it's all here. It's just all blown to crap. Holy cow. But we stacked it on snow. So as the snow melted, it probably just all fell, but it's all here, looks like. So hopefully it's not too punky. It's a bunch of old poplar, so we'll see how that burns. But like, there's just literally a million standing dead and fall dead trees. So there's firewood for days. So we're good there. Our little bathroom trail, mint. So yeah, looks good. I mean, looks good. We'll pick up all this poly and yeah.
The other tent is there?
Yep. Freaking mint. All right, so we're just starting to get unloaded. The trailer is dry and clean. So either we didn't, well, it floats really nice and high, so nothing, no moisture got in, so freaking awesome. No dealing with wet sleeping bags or anything, so you'll see. I don't know how good the time-lapse footage of loading went, but unloading, like, we had our freaking stuffed right to the rafters. Okay, last cooler. Empty, boys. Just like that. Bing, bang, boom. So it's actually, this floor is actually really nice. Stuff slides on it really decent. There's all sorts of tie-down points too.
What we should do here is leave that cooler in here.
Oh yeah?
We'll turn this or something so that it's facing this way and put our food in there.
Okay, but the only thing is, it won't be hooked up to the sherp, so
Yeah.
it's gonna, we'll have to get a big stump.
We can build a block.
Yeah, we'll get a big stump. Yeah.
With a 3.
Yeah, sure. Okay guys, so you've seen our normal octagon tent the last few years we used it. So this is a new style hot tent and the setup is super cool and I would totally want to show you. Two strap, no, if it is, I'll drive the Sherp out of the way, but we can get it set up. So very similar, basically unfolds and then the whole other layer unfolds again.
Pull those towards you. Let's
Yeah.
open the door before we get it set up.
It doesn't matter. It's easy to move once it's set up. So we unfold all those. We'll go wide angle here.
What's that right there? There's a door right there we're talking about.
Okay, so okay, so a couple more. Okay, who's the strongest? You got to go in there, and you got to pull down on the aluminum rod and push up.
I smell pretty strong.
So yeah, just basically go in there and just lift up the middle, and it'll come apparent what you got to do. Go right in, duck right in, put your head right in there.
You got it?
Yeah. Okay. So, I'll try to show you. Okay. So now you pull down on the rod and push that white stuff up. Yeah, I tell you, it's a bit of a bugger, but just keep lifting as you do it. Ready, boom, done, set up. Literally, you guys, other than a couple things got to pop out. Bam, and then we'll just set up where we want the door. Probably.
Take that, go outside, Mitch. So these legs. And take that corner.
Yeah, maybe, but we never do. Yeah. Once you get all the crap in there and cots and everything, and we're nice and shielded, and nothing ever blows away. So yeah, that's the rod of setup right there. Boom, that pops out. You unthread it, and that's it.
But now you have to finish it.
Yeah, like we never do. Never do. No, once the cots and shit are in there, nothing ever moves. It has pins if you want.
That's good.
So yeah,
Stuff there on the way.
these tents are freaking fantastic as far as setup. Well, and they're insulated. They're the perfect tent for outdoor, for the hunting, camping. We'll get the wood stove set up and whew, she's going to be, I think it's -2 tonight. It might be the coolest night tonight, so awesome. And then we'll set this sucker up next. Okay, so this is our other big octagon. So this one's more similar to a ice shack. So basically you just walk around and you just pop those sides out. It's really nice as well. Lots of room, fairly straight walls, so you have your head clearance all the way almost to the wall. Layer after layer. But that's what makes it work so well when it's freaking below zero out.
Don't pull up on those, Matt? No. No, we're talking about that.
All right, so I'll pop that top up. Boom, and then we can start popping out the sides.
Okay, now pop your sides.
Pow. Incredible easy setup as well. So we're using their insulated floors as well, so that really, in the early season, moose seasons, it's not as imperative, but late season, when it's freaking -10, -14 overnight, that really makes a big difference. But yeah, I freaking love these tents, guys.
Now we need this one to fit on the tarp.
Yeah, this one will fit perfect on the tarp.
Just have to move it towards you.
All right, so we're just slowly getting stuff put away. We got basically the cots set up. So we'll do the stove next. So this one fits 3 really well. And you still got a nice walkway to bring wood in and stuff. But aren't these things freaking gorgeous inside? And then these guys will have 2. I got their stove together. They just got to set it in place. But yeah, these guys have all kinds of room. Oh, you guys got tons of room.
Put some stuff in here.
Frick yeah.
We're good to go.
You could fit 4 bears in there to sleep with you tonight. Mint. That's awesome. All right. The stoves didn't get too banged up. Not too bad at all. Just those heat shields, but they're basically just little heat shields. They're not. They can bend and bend back, but everything else looks freaking fantastic. All right. This whole site looks like 20 times better. It was pretty overgrown when we got here, but mostly just grass, so easy peasy. Beautiful cover girl. So this is one of the reasons why we chose this area. Look at this frickin' firewood situation. Just like it's never ending. As far as you walk, there's down trees to cut up for firewood. Like literally just laying on top of each other. Various states of dryness and decay. Actually, this one, it's got that good crack in it. That's probably a bit seasoned. This guy at the bottom here's got a big crack. That'd be kind of seasoned. So we're gonna do a bit of firewood because that stuff from last year looks. Sorry, I fell. The stuff from last year looks a little punky, so we're gonna cut some new stuff this year. But like I said, like it is just trees on top of trees on top of trees out here. Look, all the tops snapped. Can you imagine the storm being out here during that storm where it's just ripping trees down, smashing the tops off? And then you got standing dead stuff too, completely freaking dead. That guy's got a tiny bit of green, but these guys are dead as dead can be. But man, talk about straight. Good fence posts here. So another great feature about this trailer is we got the wheels chalked and we got a big log under the front hitch. So it's nice and level, and we're gonna keep all our food in here. Lock it up at night, sort of a bear-proof storage. And because we don't have a kitchen tent this year, like last year we stored a lot of stuff in the one tent that we weren't sleeping in, but this year we'll have everything in the trailer here, so that's gonna work out freaking fantastic as well. Heck yeah. Yeah. You know what else came in clutch today? I wasn't gonna bring my fin trail because I'm like, I probably won't need it. I am so freaking glad I brought them. I changed into those, and when we were stuck in that muskeg, I had to walk back and forth, and literally I would have been wet up to my freaking belly button without them. So thank God I brought those. So Russell's stringing out these lights for at night, these little LED Christmas lights. So we'll see how that looks when it gets darker. But I'm gonna go right now and I'm gonna go cut up some wood. Hey, good morning guys. So today is the first official day of hunting. So we made a little game plan. And man, it's a freaking beautiful morning. It's cold. I think it's about -2 right now. We got some frost. But we're gonna head out this way and circle around our bush and then head over to a brush pile and kind of sit and maybe try to do some calling and see how that works out for us. But anyways, that's the game plan. Man, I'm sorry I didn't video last night. We had burgers on the fire and it was awesome, but everyone was just in full relax mode after kind of a bit of a stressful day getting in yesterday. But we got camp all set up. Everything worked out really good. And of course, it was freaking gorgeous sleeping with those wood stoves. What? Alright guys, so we left the Sherpa camp and we're just doing a little walk this morning. See how this morning is the coldest morning. So usually the coolest mornings is when they move the most. I don't know. It seems like there's no rhyme or reason for when you see one, so just be out where they are and gives you the best opportunity. So we're gonna keep trucking, get into a good spot, and then just sit for a bit. Listen to Mr. Loud Pants here. It's like he's wearing a freaking garbage bag for pants. Okay guys, so we are definitely into shooting time. I'd say we're about 10 minutes from sunup. So we haven't really heard much this morning. We've maybe hiked a couple clicks so far. Taking it nice and slow, trying to be quiet. But then this guy's freaking pants. So loud. He doesn't know until he watches the video that his new nickname is Mr. Loud Pants. Okay, we're gonna keep on trucking. We're into good moose territory now. Just kidding. The whole area is good moose territory. Every time you come to some mud, there's moose tracks. I'll show you next chunk of mud. Okay guys, they're gonna continue down the trail. I'm gonna post up here somewhere. Just gonna sit for about an hour. Try to find some high ground. Russell and Mitch should be about another 1.5 or 2 kilometers down that trail. So, but the wind is blowing from east to west, so we want to be on the west side of the trees. Okay, so that was Mitch and Russell. They just did a call. That was awesome to get that on video. Okay, so we'll see if that gets them moving too. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go into these trees here, find a good stump or something. Okay, so change of plans. Mr. Loud Pants is gonna go sit down there. So down this trail is where we camped the first year. So that lake is just over there. And also the second year Russell shot that little spiker buck down there. It's crazy how far you can still hear him walking. Oh, we got a little breeze coming. Can you see the leaves there? So I'm still gonna go out there. Tom is right there, and then Mitch and Russell are down further. Holy, the clouds look awesome. I might try to do a little time lapse. They're just drifting awesome. So freaking cool. There's Mitch calling again, so hopefully that stirs up some big bugger. Some fatty McFatterson. Holy cow, look at the clouds now, you guys. So if you can hear, they're playing that electronic. It's like a moose fighting in water. It's like an electronic moose call, so they're playing that right now, so we'll see if that stirs anything up. Alright guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for this morning's hunt. I'm going to start heading back to camp. It's funny how all the frost has turned to water. We're definitely above zero now, but it's still chilly as heck out. But so, other than squirrels and some birds and stuff, I didn't really hear too much. So, but gotta always keep your eyes peeled on the way back to camp here. I think a lot of hunting is just right place, right time. So you just happen to catch a guy going back to bed down or spook him up from being bedded down. But I'm gonna head back to camp and get the fire stoked up, and we'll have a brunch or something. That'll be awesome. There's just something about being out in nature that's so freaking awesome. It's so cool. All right. So if we'll pick up later, unless we see some big fatty McFatterson, then we'll pick up right away. Guys, here's what I was talking about. Every single place where there's like mud or whatever, you can see tracks. Real decent sized ones too. So that's why we like coming up here, because there's a lot of moose up here. So we're definitely in moose country. All right, guys, we're just back at camp. We're just having a quick bite to eat for lunch. So this year, I'm pretty pumped to be trying this Blue Eddy. It's an AC 180. I want to see if we can run camp with it during the night. And then if these panels, so these are supposed to be 350 watts of solar panel, if these panels are enough to charge it during the day so that we can continually run and not run a gas generator. How awesome would that be? So right now, I just use it to charge my phone and stuff. Like right now we're charging at like 238 watts, 237. It can charge up to a max of I think 7 amps, 7.5 amps, something like that. So these are really nice solar panels. And what's great about them is they just fold in. I'll get you some video of how you fold them in. And they come with these little retractable little kickstands back here. So you basically can just set them up in like 30 seconds. And then you just plug the cord into the DC charging outlet and then you just give her. So it shows, so we're already up a percent. It shows 0.2 hours to be at to 100%. What's great about this too, this model, this AC 180, you can charge from 0 to 80% in 45 minutes with the plug-in charger. So it's very, very quick recharge. It has a really nice wireless charging. That's what I used on my phone last night. You just set your phone on there, boom, charges. Super rad. So I'll give you an update. Like I said, we're going to try to run camp with it tonight and we'll see how long it lasts. And then if we can replenish what we used with the solar panels, like literally we'll never bring the gas generator again. The thing is only weighs, I don't even know if it quite weighs 30 pounds. It's so freaking light. These things weigh a few pounds. They're a little heavier, but for their size, maybe another 20 pounds. So 50 pounds total versus 100 and some for the gas generator plus the fuel you got to bring for it. So that would be freaking sweet if we could run camp. So I'll give you an update later on. Okay, I just didn't pick this up for the video. It's firewood time, so we found a decently light log. So it's much easier to cut it up close so you don't have to trip over the branches 15 times bringing it back. But we'll get a bit of firewood cut up. So we got some for food cooking tonight and some for heat tonight. Our stuff from last year is pretty punky. Pretty junky. So yeah, we use these. They're nice because they're super quiet. So Tom's got the big one running over there. And this is our little 16-inch one, and they're super quiet. And basically you can recharge them infinite number of times. There's no running out of fuel.
Small at it.
Guys, I don't know if it's possible, but this is a really nice standing dead one too. We got really nice ones. These guys here, totally dead. These guys got a little bit of life left. Like that dude's got a little bit of green. A couple of years though. But yeah, these guys here are flat dead. This is a really nice standing dead one. It's really leaning that way. I'm trying to put it between those two. So I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna try to video as I cut. Oh. Right between them. Right between them, I told you. Right between those guys, frick yeah. Oh. We might just buck it up into 8-foot sections, haul it out, or we might just hook up and maybe drag it out. We'll see. Man, look at this guy's rings. He has some really freaking tight rings, but you can tell, I don't know if it's ants or what, get into the core. And then the wind obviously made it cant this way, but it looked like he had a pretty freaking hard life with how tight these rings are. Had some really good growth years there, but for the most part, holy, they are, this is an old tree, you guys. I wish I had a little marker and I could count. Imagine trying to count there. Holy smokes. But yeah, definitely that's why she died. The whole center just eaten out by whatever, some insects, ants or whatever. But yeah, she'll be a good burner anyways. All right, trying to outdo me. Now he's gonna do two. The one on your shoulder is semi-heavy. That guy's fairly light, the gun he's dragging, but this is how you get firewood done quickly. But seriously, it beats, you know, you can only grab 3 or 4 blocks at a time versus that's probably 10 and 19 blocks he brought in one go. Heck yeah. So yeah, we got, I'll go show you guys. These guys have been splitting the whole time. We got lots of wood now. All right, so these guys have been splitting the whole time. So a little bit there, a little bit there. Mitch's been going hard over here. So yeah, I think we're good for a bit. We should get a raging fire and try to burn that punky stuff. Just get rid of it, yeah. But no, this stuff's all really nice. Splits nice. Nice and dry, so it'll burn really good. It's gonna have a whole day to season, so it'll be good. Yeah, have water. Take a break, we'll stack. Take a quick break and we'll stack. All right, so we got this guy charging our big 15 amp hour DeWalt battery. It's a giant battery and that's a 12 amp charger and it's only drawn 320 some amps. And if you remember, this was charging at almost 250 amps. So you could almost sustain it. So that's pretty cool. Once that's done, I'm sure the solar will just top it up again and we'll be at 100% again. So yeah, she's 100%. Oh, you can't really read it. 100% right now. But yeah, that's pretty freaking awesome, man. All right, we'll let that sucker charge. Okay, so it's been charging for a good 45 minutes. So now that it's drawn down a bit, it started the solar panel charging. So we're going 400 and some watts out. 217 to 220 watts in. So at that rate, the battery would last for almost 13 hours. So you could charge at 12 amps for 13 hours as long as you got sun. That's crazy. Because actually you're only drawing about 200, little under 200 watts because you're putting in 200 watts. That's awesome. That's so much better than just solar panels. So I don't know, not sure. You can't really tell how much is left on this sucker, but she's charging away. That's my fastest charger, my biggest one, 12 amp. That's a really fast one, but still, this is a massive freaking battery. But so far, so good. That's awesome. And then we'll just top it up to 100, like I said, and we'll run camp. And what I mean by running camp is there's 3, both my brothers and Tom all have sleep apnea machines. So there's water warmers, the fan, everything to run. They draw. I'm not sure. I never really got a good estimate on how much they draw, but a bit of power for sure. So we're going to hook all those up tonight and see if that sucker will last through the night. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
day one evening hunt. So us three are gonna stick together, me, you, and Steve, and then Russ and Mitch are they're gonna head down this way. They're gonna cross a beaver dam and they're gonna get on the other side of that creek and lake. Me, Steve, and Tom are gonna go straight this way over all that twisted garbage, but there's a meadow only about 100 yards, so we're gonna go into that meadow and try to do some calling in there, see if we can get one to come in there. But heck yeah, I'm excited, man. It'll be awesome. I'm hoping I hear some gunshots from you guys.
We'll meet you at the hanging tree.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, frick yeah. So this will be awesome. These guys, I don't know what they're trying to figure out. Look at these guys, two wizards right here. So anyways, what you want to do is hit the power button 3 times. Left, left, right, right, up, down, B, A, B, A. You get infinite lives. All right. So dealing with all these down trees, kind of at the edge, but then it gets just way better walking in here as you get further in. So in that meadow, if you can kind of see where the sun is there, it's only right there, so we don't have far to go. Man, it's crazy in here. Look at how many little trees are in here. Just a million little frickin' spindles. Fence posts for days. Crazy. All right. I'm not sure how close we are, but we've been walking for a bit. You gotta watch. There's a lot of water laying. A lot of Sasquatch tracks. You gotta watch. Don't fall into those. Could you imagine if we seen a Sasquatch? That's my basically my lifetime goal is to spook up a Sasquatch and get it on video for you guys. Can you imagine? Could you imagine? But yeah, we gotta be over halfway there, so hopefully we'll be there pretty soon. I had to make a sling out of my Yeti cooler strap, but it's working friggin' mint. Man, I'm shooting a 6.5 Creedmoor. That's like a 260. Not really an ideal moose gun, but when you make a good shot, any high-powered rifle will take down a moose. My one brother Russell's been hunting moose with 270 for 25 years. I don't think he's ever lost one, but he's pretty good marksman. He's a pretty good moose killer. All right, we'll keep on trucking. Okay, here we go. That looks pretty good through there. Okay, we're almost there. Listen to this guy's pants. So we're almost right on the edge of this meadow. So we should be getting into a bit of a clearing here right away. Tom is over there somewhere. All right, let's go. Okay. Man, this looks awesome. Okay, so we gotta find. It feels like the wind is blowing that way. So we gotta get to that side. And then hopefully someone comes out from over here. That would be exciting as heck. Oh, look at this wasp nest. Crazy. Out in the middle of freaking nowhere, big wasp nest. It looks like it's a few years old, but man, that's crazy. Okay, we'll get over on the other side there. I think I just heard a gunshot a ways away. So here's a little bed. Little one. There is tracks everywhere through here. Everywhere you look, there's tracks. So hopefully we can get one to come to us. Okay, we're just making a little plan. Steve and Tom, I think, are going to go down that trail. I'm going to go to that side of the meadow in there somewhere. And we'll just wait for a good hour. See if we can hear anything. Man, look at that sky. Awesome. Okay, There's the meadow. Oh, you can hear him calling. There's the meadow. So there's a main kind of game trail right here. So I'm camped out just off that main game trail. This is obviously a popular log for the squirrels, so this will be my little camp out here. And then the wind is coming here, so I'm hoping something comes from that way into this meadow, and then it continues on to a lake. So we'll see. We'll try our luck anyways. It's a pretty awesome place to sit. It's crazy how thick the trees are. Okay guys, so no luck so far. We got about 45 minutes left of legal shooting time. So the old game trail didn't pay off. I heard a couple shots, but they were far away, so I don't think that was Mitch or Russell, so. Okay, so we made it. We're just about 60 yards from camp. Another freaking awesome sunset. Steven's just over there somewhere. I just heard him a second ago. Tom went down quite a far ways to come back, so I hear those guys still calling, so maybe they're still calling because they were getting answers back. That would be awesome. So we got about 30 minutes left of legal shooting time, so hopefully we hear a rifle shot in the next little bit. If not, head back to camp, get cleaned up, and I think it's steak and baked potatoes tonight, so it's gonna be freaking awesome. So yeah, day one didn't really see much, but we heard some activity, seen lots of activity. But that's, oh, there's Steven there. Hopefully, Sasquatch for sure. But anyways, day one was awesome. It was a really awesome morning, and yeah, there's Steve. I see him. So yeah, let's head back. If we don't hear a shot in the next 15 minutes, head back and we'll pick up making supper. Guys, I apologize. 2 nights in a row I never videoed our cooking. Tonight is baked potato and chicken thighs. And everything, like every year, gets cooked on that freaking grate. And it tastes fantastic. We're starting to put some more wood on because we had just hot coals for cooking. So we're trying to get the fire ripping again. We had it just ripping before. But yeah, dang it. You get sitting here telling stories and you forget to video. And sorry, I like taking you guys along through every step of the frickin' hunt. And eating is one of the best parts of this hunt, our food here. So I'll make sure when we do steaks, I'll make sure that I video that for you guys. Sorry about that. I'll video some tonight too. Tom's got some good stories, so.
Private story.
Hey, good morning, guys. Don't mind the mess. So we're just looking at our little power cube here. Our little Blue Eddy AC180. So it ran 3 sleep app machines all night, and we're still 24% battery. So that is freaking mint. So we're going to set her out in the sunshine today. See if those solar panels can charge her back up to 100%. And if that works, we are going to totally run camp off this thing. It is so freaking quiet. I'm excited. And I charged my phone, and we charged the moose call. They took it this morning, but so it charged several other things. A couple headlamps it charged as well, plus ran the sleep apnea machine. So that is a freaking win. Heck yeah. All right, so we got her set up there. We just got to wipe off these panels. She got a little chilly last night, so we got ice crystals all on the bottom and a little bit of dew. So that probably will not make them quite as effective. So basically once the sun hits them, they'll dry out anyways. But so the sun's just coming up in the east there. So we're going to turn them a little bit and see how many watts we can get going here this morning. All right, guys, so I cut some blocks so we could have these stand up a bit because our sun is so low in the sky at this time of year. I think these are made for when the sun is really high in the sky. So we got these stood up more, and it's really putting out. The highest I've seen so far, it's at 260 right now. I seen 280 for a bit there. So we're charging a 12 amp hour battery, so it's charging that 12 amps again. It must be almost done because it was up to 400 and some watts it was drawing. So it must be almost done, and we drew her down to 13%. So right now, well, when that's done, we'll know how long it's going to take to charge back up. But at say 260 to 280 watts, probably I would say 6 hours, 7 hours, something like that, to charge back up to 100%. So, but yeah, basically I think you can run camp as long as you have a sunny day. Now, I'm hoping we get a cloudy day just to see, because solar panels still work when it's cloudy, just of course not as efficient. But I'm very curious to see how much power you can put in on a cloudy day or a rainy day. Cover this up with a tarp and just leave the panels out and see if you can convert any sun back into power, back into this box. So, but as far as the first night's test, it was a total win. We ran camp all night, so I'd say about 9 or 10 hours, and we still had 24% in the morning, so really good. And during the day, we charged that 15 amp hour battery. Now we're charging this 12 amp hour battery. We charged the battery on the collar. We charged our phones multiple times. Yeah, it just so much better than a gas generator for us when you have limited room, because you got, like I said, you got your generator, plus you have 2 jerry cans of gas. So, and also the noise at night, it was just dead silent in camp last night. It was freaking awesome. Not that generator, it's actually an inverter, so it actually is fairly quiet, but it's still, right, it's a running motor. So, but yeah, so far, day one anyways, my initial thoughts is that Blue Eddy AC180 is a freaking total win. So heck yeah, we'll see if we can get her charged back up today.
Doing the ones behind you.
Okay guys, so we have never had a chance to properly clean up our little kind of processing station here. So we're doing it today. We're usually too busy skinning out and boning out moose to clean up properly. So old Thomas is cutting this freaking stump off. We threw a couple of these things that we've been tripping over for 3 years now. So rolled this big son of a gun out of the way. Now it's a little bench, so people can sit here and watch as the work goes on. But yeah, our skinning cross beam is still, that nylon rope is still holding. So we'll see if we get lucky enough to get a moose this year. We'll see if it holds to hoist that up. But yeah, so we got her so we can just come right in with the sherp, drop the moose off, and continue right out with the sherp, and then turn around and then come back. And usually we tie the lifting rope to the sherp, and we just back up with the sherp and lift that moose right up there. So, and we got this just tied on the tree, so they're not nailed in, so it shouldn't kill these trees. So these trees should stand for a good long while. Leaves are off now, but hopefully they're healthy. The bottom doesn't look too real awesome, but yeah, pretty dang good. So 100% better than when we started, that's for sure.
It wouldn't be the first time you shipped my general drill.
Nor the last. Thistles, man, these little freaking thistles, nothing more annoying when you're trying to do work and you're having to trounce through thistles. Chop these roots out and get them out of here for good. So we got that stump really cut down. We are freaking gold now. This is a proper abattoir now. Keep going.
Who needs a chainsaw?
We have one.
Couple of balls, we just need a tire shop now.
Okay guys, so we're doing a little tour here this afternoon, kind of making a game plan for tonight, and we come across these little beat up patches of ground, and all our drive, like you can kind of see, this one's a small one, but all this whole way, nothing but beat up trees. Oh, you can see lots. Every one of these trees that's broke is smashed down by a freaking bull. So there is sign back here like no one's business. So we're getting pretty excited for tonight. We're just trying to make a game plan of how we're going to attack this. But we've been driving this whole time and everyone's just been like, woohoo! But,
Tony, lean in.
it's a video, not a picture. But yeah, seeing stuff like this is exciting as heck. You know that there's some big bugger back here just smashing stuff. So, and Mitch was saying these are the guys that you can call in, guys that are frickin' smashing ground like that. So we're frickin' we're gonna keep on trucking here. But yeah, this is where we're coming tonight, guys. This should give us a really good shot. So I'm not sure the last time this was logged, but this stuff is really starting to grow up now. So it gets tougher and tougher every year. You know, you basically have to wait for them to get out into the clearing even to see them, let alone try to get a good shot on them. Guys, no moose hunt trip is complete without coming to visit our favorite cabin. I think they were up here on Saturday, but we didn't get over to say hello. But things are looking really awesome. So if you remember this cabin from a few years ago where it was all destroyed and these guys basically rebuilt it from the studs out, got it all spray foamed all ready, and got a freaking satellite dish. They got Starlink dish on the roof.
Yeah.
High speed internet. So yeah, we're just going for a little tour up the lake here. Cooling off on this hot day, but freaking gorgeous for mid-October. It's beautiful, beautiful weather. Okay, we got someone here that wants Giardaria, so we're gonna fill up his thing out of the lake. He's got one of these Life Straw water bottles. And yeah, you put the, yeah, it does look really good. But you can't see you can't see beaver fever floating in there, but he puts that filter in and give her a good swig.
She's good to go.
We'll pick up tomorrow where he's crapping through the eye of a needle. Tastes good?
I'm good, thanks.
Here, I'll try it.
It actually tastes really good.
Yeah, there's like zero like aftertaste or taste, or and it's cold. The lake is cold.
Yeah.
Man, can you imagine how long it'd take you to drink this lake? You'd pee it and fill it back up? Holy guys, how about this view? Wow.
I'm like, whoa.
Freaking gorgeous.
And all of a sudden you're like, yes, bro. Like, whoa.
Look at the frickin' beavers been working here hard. Crazy. All those are from beavers chewing trees off and bringing them down. I don't know. It doesn't really look like they've been working on that dam a lot. There's a bunch of food there for the winter. Right there is all their food for the winter. So their house must be in the bank there. But this whole area looks pretty low. They haven't been doing a good job. Look at all the moose tracks here, you guys. See all those tracks across there? Crazy. God, is it a frickin'... It is literally hot. You could say it's hot right now. It feels like it's about 17 or 18 out. Freaking beautiful. Okay, guys, we're back from our little scouting mission, and we are definitely in the shade now. So the sun is right there. So I'm hoping we are over 80%. Ooh, 77. But you see, we're only charging at 8 watts. So once the sun gets to there, we're going to get a little bit more, but I don't know if we'll get another 10%. But 77 is enough because we did have 24%. She's going to be just nip and tuck. So, okay, guys, here is our plan for this evening's hunt. So I'm basically going to sit, I would call this pretty much the trailhead. And then these guys are going to just walk down. Steve and Russ are going to try to get all the way back to that one really good wallow we seen. And so I'd say that's about, I don't know, 1.5 kilometers at least, maybe 2K, something like that. So, but every 400 or 500 meters, they'll drop a guy off, another 400 or 500, drop another guy off, another 400 or 500, and we'll just do like that. And then we got a good solid 2 hours now this evening. So hopefully we can call something out. If you guys recognize this tree, I sat here, I don't know last year, but the years before I sat here, because you can see everything is grown up quite a bit more, but you can see quite a bit here. So I'm going to sit back here, and then basically I'll wait till after legal shooting time, and then I'll just head on in and start picking them up. And hopefully I pick them up as they're gutting a freaking moose. Wouldn't that be awesome? God, look at that sun. It's insane. All right. Okay, don't come back without a moose. Just kidding. Hey, if you come back without a moose, you might not have a bed back at camp. So just saying. Good luck, everyone.
Good hunting.
Good hunting. Good luck.
Go shooters.
Good luck, guys.
Yes. Frick yeah. Okay, boys. Get her frickin' done. Okay, guys. You see them? There they go. Holy, there was some huge shot, but that sounded way far away. So we got about a half hour till sunset, and then about another half hour of legal shooting time, so we got about another hour. So far I haven't really heard anything. What a freaking gorgeous night. I tried a couple little cow calls, but I'm not very good at it. You never know though. So yeah, I'm just kind of keeping my eyes open all the way down here. But nothing yet. Fingers crossed. It's kind of exciting, but it would be way more exciting if you could hear some crunching and you know something's coming. That hasn't happened yet this trip, but that would be dang exciting, so fingers crossed. You guys wish me luck. Wish all of us luck. There's 5 of us. Hopefully we at least get one moose. That would be awesome. That would be a lot of cutlets for me and Mrs. Osta. We freaking love cutlets. Deer, moose, whatever. We cut them up ourselves. So if we get a moose, I'll show you guys that too, because they're so dang good, and I'll show you how to prepare them. There is zero wild taste. It's just beautiful freaking cutlets. Yum. Alright. Okay. Let's do this. Guys, this is how we know we're in the right area. There are so many trees beat to crap. So there are some aggressive bulls in this area. We just need one to come to us. Man, look at that tree. All the boughs are off the west side. That's weird. Super weird. So I'd say the sun is maybe 5 minutes from setting. So we got about 35 minutes left. Come on, baby cakes. Come on, Mr. Moose. Please, Mr. Moose, come see us. Well, we're not calling this the drive of shame, but we're sure not dragging a moose back to camp.
Not today.
A couple mice, couple squirrels, that's about it. Tom said he had a feverish dream, seen a couple cows, couple calves. But yeah, so we're headed back to camp, which isn't a bad thing, because tonight is steak and potatoes night, so that's going to be freaking awesome. So let's frickin' give her.
Strap on the feedback.
Yeah. And our little base care refrigerator has been working great. All the food in the trailer. So we're just getting started getting the baked potatoes ready. This has got to burn down to coals, so that'll be another few minutes. Get the grate on, get that trucking. We got the fires in the tents going, so those are warming up because it sure cooled off quick.
Yeah.
Like it seemed like every 5 minutes dropped a degree once the sun started getting close to going down. Yeah, she's chilly. So, heck freaking yeah. Alright guys, the potatoes are freaking done. Now we gotta throw these guys on. Holy smokes. Hopefully we got enough room, so Russell's gotta get this fire just right. Gotta get this fire just right. A little bit less flames, a little bit more coals, and we're gonna throw these suckers on. Holy, I can't wait. Look at these guys. What the heck? Okay boys, we just threw them on. See, didn't Tom say they were gonna fit?
If it doesn't fit, just wiggle it a little bit.
All right.
Fucking delicious.
That I've never done.
What's tart?
Raw.
It's uncooked.
Uncooked.
It's just
Was it the organs or was it actually the meat?
No, it was meat.
The organs, what?
Yeah, there's no organs. He plays his
Gotta
own.
watch.
Goodness.
This is gonna get X-rated. You better shut it off.
You gotta watch meat eaters.
Look at
You gotta
these
watch
guys.
meat eaters.
Look at this.
You ever seen that?
Look at this. Just look at this. Would you just look at it? Oh, just look at it.
There's some delicious steaks there, boys.
All right.
Here, bro.
I am ready.
Oh,
There is a plate of meat right there.
I'm just going by. Nope, actually I don't.
It's going to be so freaking good.
Heads up.
Oh, thank you. I need a knife. Thank you. All right, guys. I'll let you know how this is. Hey, good morning, guys. So we got a little bit of rain today. So I don't remember us ever getting a whole bunch of rain. It's either been snow or nice in camp. So we'll see how these hot tents do. They're a really nice rain repellent fabric. So not anticipating any issues at all. But we're gonna definitely struggle with replenishing our power box with solar panels today. We got our wood covered up, so we'll have lots of dry wood for tonight. And then this is our like extra dry wood that still has to get cut and split, but we've got that covered up. This stuff's gonna burn regardless. We burned some of it last night and it actually burnt really well, so we'll burn more tonight, this kind of punky stuff, and just try to use it up. But yeah, I haven't looked at the forecast. I didn't get a chance to look at it yesterday, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to kind of be like this all day for the rest of the week. I'm not sure, so maybe we'll revisit that later on and go out to get service and check the forecast and see what's up. But yeah, this is the kind of day. But it's a change of weather, so maybe they'll have the moose changing their behavior, and maybe we'll get lucky. So we'll look at the silver lining, anyways. Okay, this is our plan B tarp. So we didn't want to have to put up plan B, but we're putting up plan B just so we got more room outside and to sit and not get rained on. And that is our cooking pit too, so that needs kind of sort of to get covered. I don't know how that's going to work with the smoke, but that's tonight's problem. So we're just going to do the edge there and there, I guess. I don't know. I still don't know what this guy's plan is. But anyways, it's a freaking 12 by 24 tarp, so it's 3 times as long as we need, but we'll make her work. Tom's getting a anti-pooling rain stick because the rain was already starting to pool there, so keep that so the water can shed off. So I think his plan is to put the other one to that one, but then I don't know, that just gives us a bunch of overlap and not much this way, but we'll see. Maybe it'll all work out. He's got a vision, I just don't see it. Okay, I think we finally got him around to our way of thinking. The old double up tarps just not working.
I'm holding the light. I'm holding the light.
Can you hold that light still? So
Once you're done videoing, Tom will tell you what that means.
So yeah, I don't know what his thought was here, because that one's not even at the corner of the tarp. So we're going to tie that string on the corner. We're going to bring this and tie it to that guy there. So we actually have some covered area here instead of just 2 tarps on top of each other. So, and then it'll basically go from that tree back to this tree here. So, and then this, who knows, that'll probably just go down, cover those things, and we'll put some logs on it so at least the water can shed that way. So that's what I was thinking from the start, but you know, whatever. You just got to let a guy kind of ride out his idea. Hey, could you hurry up? We're just trying to eat here. This actually looks like it's going to work this time. Yeah. Muffin mans are gone now. So it went from a mist to an actual rain now, so.
Heads up.
All right. Oh, nice. Okay, so they just got to do this other corner and should be good. And we'll have another 400 square feet of dry.
I guess you guys are probably going to want to do something a little bit different. This stick that's here isn't doing anything.
Oh yeah, well that was just temporary.
It has to be more in the middle.
That was just the push stick. Now that's just its storage location. Okay, so we got the tarp-tastrophe going on here. And the whole time Russell's been just cooking up a effing storm. I'm telling you guys, we eat way too good out here. But that's what happens when you got a whole Sherp and a trailer to haul. We actually hauled an entire pig, an entire garden of potatoes and chickens, and we're just getting
the beef last night.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
We forgot the oil.
What are you doing there? Well, lock the hubs. Oh goodness. Yeah, so we're almost on the same page with these tarps, but we're still a little yeah. We're still going to this corner to some tree that doesn't exist here, but we'll make her work. What did I call it? Onward with Tarpageddon? It looks pretty good. Tarpapalooza? What did I call this? Tarpageddon? Okay, we're continuing on here. So what we're trying to do is create a humongous swimming pool up here. So that's gonna work. Yeah, it's basically capture some drinking water. So I don't know what we're gonna do with here, but we got a stick up there, so that's more straight, so the water's not pooling right there. So we're gonna go out for a tour. And the last thing we want to do. Oh yeah, yeah. I guess it's got to run the whole way, and its lowest point is right there. So he's got a point. You see right here. Here's proof is in the pudding right there.
We'll just put the drinking bottle right there.
Yes. Yeah, no kidding. It's even pine needle filtered. Look at that. The freshest water. All right. But yeah, it's going to work out great with the fire. Our entire cooking space is now covered because this might be set in for a day or two. Who knows? We'll go, like I said, we'll go get it serviced and we'll go check the forecast. But we'll get these moose are going to be bedded down. But hey, this rain's going to make them hungry. They're going to come out early tonight. We're going to get one tonight. You guys wait and see. Oh boy, she's been raining for a couple hours now. And everything is dry as a bone. It's another really important factor in a tent is how waterproof it is, because man, sometimes we're here for 5 days, it could rain for 5 days straight. There's nothing more, kind of makes a great trip terrible as being wet all the time. Being able to get out of the weather, crank up the stove, get some heat going. It's amazing that even we're not getting any water down. It's not like that's a watertight seal, but it's obviously good enough where we're not getting any water down the stovepipe. So, all right, we're just going to go for a little tour anyways. Okay, guys, here's a really, really great overlook spot. This is beautiful freaking Sloughy Valley down below. Last year we scared up a cow down here. So Russell and Mitch are going for a little hike. There's good cell service here, so Steve's getting some business done. But yeah, over to the east there, it goes for quite a ways. Just freaking gorgeous moose country. So we'll see if we can spook something up that's bedded down for the day in this rain. Heck yeah. But I have nothing. It's like the clutch is permanently stuck in. I can shift between all gears, no clutch.